My name is Jimmy Bay. Thanks, Dino, for having me along. Dino rolls into town every now and then. We play a show together. I met Dino down in Albury, Wodonga when I was travelling around. I think I was busking with my young fella, trying to get the... I didn't have him dressed in rags that day, but sometimes I did that. Anyway, I'll start off with a story. I was living on a riverbank up the back of the lawn. It's kind of like a bit of a farmland area up in the hills, and I was there for about a month and a half. I travelled around Australia for a bunch of time in an old bus, and I was down there with this fellow who's from the UK, and I only met him when I got down the creek, and he said the owner didn't mind that we were camping down there as long as we kept it clean. So I sat around for like a month and a half, and we just drank cheap wine and talked shit around the campfire, and then went into town every now and then. And anyway, my time ran out there, and I was driving off, and he ran up and he knocked on the window and stuck his hand in, and I thought I'd left my key card or something like that behind. But he opened his hand up, and there was a big handful of magic mushrooms there for me, which was nice. I didn't have any at the time. And so I thanked him, and I drove off towards Melbourne, and I was driving along, and I was supposed to meet my friends there that night. But I got near Geelong, and I turned off the side of the road. Like, I don't know if I saw something that was interesting or whatever, but I ended up at this old house, like an old falling down brick, maybe stone home or something like that. It had a bunch of stuff out the front, and sort of like an honesty box and a bunch of old junk. And I picked out it was an old road map book, one of those brown vinyl books with the gold edges and the gold writing on it. And pulled out Victoria, and a section of the map fell off, and it was the area around Geelong. I don't know if someone that lived at the house had ripped it out, sort of thing. And there was like a creek or something up above Geelong in the farmland again, and I had all these X's along the creek. And I thought to myself, I was on a bit of an adventure at that stage. I was sort of shooting all over Australia, and I was like, I might find some treasure on these X's, or could be fishing spots or anything. But I thought I'd go up there and find out, and Eccles and that can wait until I finish my little side quest. So I headed north of Geelong and up over the creek, over the bridge, and out into the paddocks. And turns out between 1975 and they made that map, and when I got it, there was lots of fences built around the area. So I got pretty lost and started doing the same old routine I've been doing for the month and a half, and I downed a box of red wine and had a handful of mushrooms on top, and ended up passing out at some stage, and must have been having a good time. And I woke up in the morning, and I was sort of laying on my back, nestled into the ground, and looking up through all these shrubs that were over my head. And, magpies were singing a little bit, and the sun was just coming up. And I stood up to find out where I was, and I'd woken up in the middle of some farmer's artichoke paddock. So being I didn't have any treasure or anything like that to take to Melbourne, I stole as many artichokes as I could, stuffed them in my pockets and took them down instead. And I wrote this song, and it's called On My Way. I thought I'd write it because I'm pretty well known for taking side quests and not turning up on time. So I thought I'd put the most elaborate excuses I could think of into a song. And also just remind myself it's okay to wake up in an artichoke paddock every now and then. Well, I was walking through the desert, a gun in my hand. I've been walking for days. I got a frog in my throat, I think he's here to stay, but I'm on my way. Well, I'm Well, I was walking through the jungle with a snake around my neck, 3 gold tops and a bottle of gin, and I whisper no regrets. Well, he didn't bite me, he just swung around to speak. He said, "You've been there for a while, boy," and then licked me on my cheek. Well, I'm on my way. Well, I'm on my way. Well, I was crawling through the city, barefoot and broke, filthy streets and strangers. Only one of them spoke. I met a man sitting with the blues. He said, "Roll me a cigarette and I'll give you my shoes." Well, I'm on my way. Well, I'm on my way. And as I was looking out through in the morning, I was still sort of like a bit hazy from the night before. I was imagining this little snake, and he was sort of through the paddock in my head, and this is kind of what he sounded like. Thank you. Sorry, I just smashed like a double espresso before I got up, and now I've got the jitters. Been off the piss for a year, so I've got to find other things to do at the pub. I left my guitar in the back of the car in the heat the other day, and I think, there we go, found it. This one was based on a story that fella down on the riverbank told me, and it was about his brother and his brother's wife. And it was the reason he was over here. He was sort of travelling around trying to put a bit of closure on the situation. And I ended up going over there to Melbourne and then up through New South, and pulled over at some stage and wrote this in a paddock, singing to some cows and stuff. Well, I met a ghost in the darkness at night, with scuffed brown boots and a jet black tie. He said, "I mean well, rest assured." I've been walking these halls for 1,000 years, slamming doors and mopping my tears. It's the only place Well, I came home from work one day, and there was 3 cops standing at my gate. One says, son, you best have a seat. I was being killed down on the M3. I've been walking these halls for 1,000 years, slamming doors and wiping my tears. It's the only place that feels like home. So I drove myself down the beach that night, and I waved my hands up at the sky, gritted my teeth, and then I threw myself on the rocks beneath. I've been walking these halls for 1,000 years, slamming doors and wiping my tears. It's the only place that feels like home. I've been walking these halls for 1,000 years, slamming doors and wiping my tears. It's the only place that feels like home. Thank you. This one's about a stalker. This crazy lady was burning photos of me online and these videos with the candles around them and everything, like proper Hollywood shit. And heaps of other stuff. Most notably, like getting on the Premier's Facebook page and trying to tell him about me, and also emailing APRA, the music body of Australia, and trying to tell them that she wrote all of my songs. So I wrote this song for her. She doesn't get anything. And it's called Call It What You Want 'Em, because those sort of people, they can slide into your life, you know, in some way, even if you don't want them in there. And they can take things from you that aren't sort of physical, just be a sound or a place or something, I don't know. So I wrote this song so I get this crazy lady out of my head and make it into a bit of a like horror country song, so it's more like disconnected. But the chorus part is jet black night and bloodshot red. And it helps heaps to make it creepier if you whisper it, if the crowd whispers it. So if I say jet black night and then you guys go jet black night like that, it helps set the mood. I like to imagine that I'm in like a dark forest, in like a badly animated cartoon, and I'm walking along in the moonlight, and there's like a weird little shadow person behind me creeping along, like doing those ones in the moonlight. Anyway, double espressos. Take my eyes, we can roll them together. Put on a disguise, but don't take long, honey, don't take long. 'Cause I'm buried in the ground, and you're buried in my song. Like a jet black night, yeah, bloodshot red. Like a light through my window, like a bullet to my head. Oh, and I've had my fill of whiskey and wine. You can call it what you wanna, I'ma call it mine. Cut out my tongue, cut out my tongue. Yeah, dead man in the desert, roadkill in the sun. Hear what I said, oh, hear what I said. When it's cold as the reapers touch, in south to lay my head. Like a jet black night, yeah, bloodshot red. Like a light through my window, like a bullet to my head. Oh, and I've had my fill of whiskey and wine. You can call it what you wanna, I'ma call it mine. It's always up and down, left and right. Well, you can bite you if you let go of it. Better hold on tight. And you can fight it in the morning, you can fight it at night. Well, you can fight it all afternoon if it makes you feel alright. Like a jet black night, yeah, bloodshot red. Like a light through my window, like a bullet to my head. Oh, and I've had my fill of whiskey and wine. You can call it what you wanna, I'ma call it mine. Like a jet black night, yeah, bloodshot red. Like a light through my window, like a bullet to my head. Oh, and I've had my fill of whiskey and wine. You can call it what you wanna, I'ma call it mine. Thank you very much. This one is a song. I normally introduce it as my #1 hit from Bulgaria because I had like 7 streams in Bulgaria of it. It's the only one I got there, but it did. And it's called Till I'm Feeling Well. It was originally called Fuck Off Until I'm Feeling Well, but I thought I'd be able to sneak it on a few local radio stations if it had a different name and they didn't pre-listen, because it has a few swear words in it. But they played it anyway, and I got a couple of weird emails about it, but most of them were okay. I wrote this when we couldn't go anywhere because I was primarily travelling around a lot and missed all my friends that I used to stop in along the way. head's heavier than hell. Light shining through my bedroom window. Fuck off until I'm feeling well. I'm gonna fuck off until I'm feeling well. Drink a bit too much this week, blacking out in Adelaide streets. I'm gonna fuck off until I'm feeling well. I'm gonna fuck off until I'm feeling well. I'm gonna take the bus down to Melbourne town. Couple laps around Fitzroy and sees around. I'm gonna fuck off until I'm feeling well. I'm gonna fuck off until I'm feeling well. I'm gonna take the bus up to Brisbane town. Head north along the old Bruce Highway. I'm gonna fuck off until I'm feeling well. I'm gonna fuck off until I'm feeling well. Till I'm feeling well. Don't wanna get out of bed today. My head's heavier than hell. Light shining through my bedroom window. Fuck off until I'm feeling well. I'm gonna fuck off until I'm feeling well. Till I'm feeling well. Thank you. Oh, it's so good to be here. Aaron and Dana and all you people. All you people. Whoever you are. This tune is flat, by the way. I'm not tuning by finger, but I've got a tuner on the end. I'll keep them guessing. I'll keep a little bit out of tune. This one is a song that I wrote. I was going to play a festival up in North Queensland, inland of Cairns, Atherton Tablelands. Cool little place. And I was at Nola Bar playing that Thursday night, and I had to be up there for the Saturday night to play. So it was a pretty quick trip. It was 2 days all the way from here to Cairns. And I had an old Commodore station wagon. I think it was like a 2003 model with no aircon. And it was a midsummer. And I left Adelaide after the gig, and I drove east, like out towards Broken Hill, because I thought I'd just sort of head my way up. And I had this bright idea that I'd follow these tracks that I saw on the maps on my GPS, not knowing that they didn't mark or unmarked sealed roads on the map I was looking at. And I ended up going about 300 k's north, I think, 200 or 300 k's. and it ended up going up through the dog fence and out towards Inaminka, which is a fair old trek if you've ever been up there. And then it turned into like pretty much 4-wheel drive tracks. The only other people out there had 4 spare tyres on the back of their fucking Land Cruisers. And they're all looking at me and I was just like smoking like, no, all good mate, don't worry about it. I'm meant to be out here. Just taking a shortcut. And I spent like 1,000 Ks or more on dirt roads, like building little bridges over these dry creek beds so I didn't bottom out, and moving big boulders like the rocks on the roads out there like that. And anyway, I sat down underneath a tree at some stage and wrote this song roughly on the guitar while it was like 40 odd degrees. It's called Dirt Roads, unironically. Well, come with me, darling, come run away, where there's so many dirt roads that we could take. And I can hear them coming through that old rusty gate, picking dust up along the way. And we could sail across the ocean on a boat made of regrets, find a lonely beach just drifting with the tide. And I know we've got to get there, but I don't know how to swim. And the birds, they start to circle in the sky. Well, come with me, darling, come run away, where there's so many dirt roads that we could take. And I can hear them coming through that old rusty gate, picking dust up along the way. And we could sail across the ocean on a boat made of regrets, find a lonely beach just drifting with the tide. And I know we've got to get there, but I don't know how to swim. And the birds, they start to circle in the sky. Yeah, we could sail across the ocean on a boat made of regrets, find a lonely beach just drifting with the tide. And I know we've got to get there, but I don't know how to swim. And the birds, they start to circle in the sky. Thank you very much. I haven't rehearsed anything, but I'm going to ask Baby Mo to come up here and do this song with me. This one's called Take Some Land. Yeah.
Oh, I've been waiting my whole life for this. I sing in the car all the time.
This is a song I wrote after going over to KI to help over there when the fires hit and stuff, and hearing some of the conversations about people helping each other out. And when I got back, I sort of wrote this as a tribute to those people helping each other out. Well, how much do you want it? How much do you want it, babe? There's been so many reasons to stay here. There's so many reasons to go away. And I've got bones in my cupboard, ghost laying under my bed. I'm gonna lay my head in the gutter. To be a dog, or better off dead. Let me take some weight. I know you feel heavy. Let me take some weight. I know you feel heavy. And I'm just sitting in a hallway, killing my time with a black dog sitting in the doorway. Don't know his name, but he's a friend of mine. She said, I know how you feel, babe. I could tell the way you drag your fate, and it floods out of your eyes and out into the street. Let me take some weight. I know you feel heavy, but let me take some weight. I know you feel heavy. Well, how much do you want it? How much do you want it, babe? There's been so many reasons to stay here. There's so many reasons to go away. And I've got bones in my cupboard, ghosts laying under my bed. I'm gonna lay my head in the gutter. To be a dog, or better off dead. Let me take some weight. I know you feel heavy, but let me take some weight. I know you feel heavy. Going up here. But let me take some weight. I know you feel heavy. Let me take some weight. I know you feel heavy. Well, let me take some weight. I know you feel heavy. Well, let me take some weight. How do you feel heavy? Thank you, Aaron. That was amazing. I've never really sung songs with anybody else, so it's fucking so special. Dino, you want to come do fucking Devil with me? We'll close it on that, or should I do the foot pedal, or? This song here, Dino's going to join me for this. We haven't really done anything with any music, but every now and then we have a jam, and we jammed down at Three Brothers Arms, and I thought it sounded really fun, so we're going to do The Devil together. This is the first song I ever wrote, and I wrote it when I was driving trucks underground, 2015-ish, and I used to just drive around under there with my harmonica in my pocket and sing into the radio at like 3 a.m. in the morning just to keep the boys awake and occupied so their brain doesn't go mushy. Sometimes I do Pete Andre covers and all that sort of stuff. Don't ask me, I've quit doing Pete Andre covers. Haven't got the vocals for it anymore. Or the abs. But yeah, I wrote this song, and it was the one that they always asked for when I went down there. Like, sing The Devil, bros. So I used to sing this down the drives on the bang on the window like that.
What have you got? C?
No, not C, B. That's it.
Oh, we fluked that one.
And yeah, so I used to bang on the window like this and ring it into the mic or yell it down the drives for them. And it's called The Devil. It's not so much about the devil, I'm not really that way inclined. It's more just about the thoughts you run around in your head when you're on your own for too long in the dark. Might go faster.
Yeah, it was fine.
Well, I said, oh, no, no. He said, come on, just give in. Well, the devil came down just for me, but I'm gonna ruin his plan. Well, the devil came down the river. He said, come on, just give in. Well, there ain't no way I'm going near that border. Dram is just why I can't swim. I said, oh, no, no. He said, come on, just give in. Well, the devil came down just for me, but I'm gonna ruin his plan. Well, then he sailed across the ocean just to come and shake my hand. There ain't no way I'm going near that boat. Stand right here in dry land. Said, oh, no, no. He said, come on, just give in. Well, the devil came down just for me, but I'm gonna ruin his plan. Then he dragged me up the country. He said, I'm gonna clip your wings. So I wrapped the guitar string around his neck. He said, now you're the bird you sing. Said, oh, no, no. He said, come on, just give in. Well, the devil came down just for me, but I'm gonna ruin his plan. So I dragged that big old devil up under the pines. Well, I dropped him down a big dark hole with the rock on his head just to clear my mind. Said, oh, no, no. He said, come on, just give in. Well, the devil came down just for me, but I'm gonna ruin his plan. Dragged the big old devil up under the pines. Well, I dropped him down a big dark hole with the rock on his head just to clear my mind. Said, oh, no, no. He said, come on, just give in. Well, the devil came down just for me, but I went and ruined his plan. I said, oh, no, no, that devil came just for me. So every now and then I go up there and play my guitar under that tree. I said, oh, no, no. He said, come on, just give in. Where the devil came down just for me, but I'm gonna ruin his plan. I said, oh, no, no, the devil came just for me. So every now and then I go up there and play my guitar under that tree. I said, oh, no, no. He said, come on, just give in. Well, the devil came down just for me, but I went and ruined his plan. There you go. Thank you very much. Dano? Aaron? Yeah.
The tea party is
Party.
over.
Yeah. What are we doing? Are we doing a jam or?
Yeah.
Red Dust?
No, you do one. Oh, yeah, no, we got to do yours. We can't forget your
I'll
tune.
clap.
You clap.
Stompy.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
It's literally just in C. Keys you hum up.
B. My voice is too low. I'll get off.
No.
You got to do something.
I'm sorry.
Don't get off that easy, mate.
All right. The chorus
Run.
is let's go back to where it started, back to where I should have put it down, back to where the heart is. You just sing with me.
Okay.
Let's go. It's about 20 verses before that. I see a new life. Outside I am dreaming. Inside I am turning every stone. Didn't know it so well. It's all been changing. I could show you myself, but it's never ending. Let's go back to where it started. Each day new lesson, I pull my head in, start misbehaving. I recognize where I've been. Not very happy, I don't have to care for you if I treat me like garbage. So where have you been? I lost looking long ago, I fell back in. Now I feel unstoppable. Some days I can lay on my own. Can't see my way to the end, but I can hold my heart out. Let's go back to where it started, back to where I should put it down, back to where the heart is. So go, never stray too far, far enough to feel unknown. Be ourselves forever. We'll be ourselves forever. Forever. Okay.
Do another one. Do one more. We got time for one more. Or not?
Red
No.
dance.
Do one of yours.
Red dance.
No, I don't do that. Can't be bothered.
Can't be bothered.
It's a school
False
night.
to me, of course. That's fine. That's fine. I have energy for days, apparently. One day I said I would be rich, said I'd have a family. Would I really be content with my husband and his family? What's worse than looking at my neighbors pretending that they're happy? So one day I'm looking at myself, saying that I'm sorry. Hand me out now, I'll be right home. Hold you twice already now, please pick up the phone. Hand me out now, I'll be right home. I don't know why, but call it home. What if I look into their eyes, tell them that it's over? Something I can't say to myself, say it in the mirror. I've heard so many of the stories, I never thought it'd be me. So one day I'm looking at myself, saying that I'm sorry. This stays the same, it always remains my heart and I. How can we change the colors that fade, find my way out? Hand me out now, I'll be right home. Yeah. Go to twice already now, please pick up the phone. Hand me out now, I'll be right home. I don't know
dream. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a wrap.